Imagine if the greatest deception you have ever experienced didn't come from another person. It didn't come from the world. It didn't come from society. It didn't come from the people who once broke your heart. What if greatest deception came from the one thing you have trusted every day of your life, your own mind? Now pause for a moment. Have you ever noticed that almost every fear you have carried began as a thought, not a fact, not reality, just a thought, a silent sentence appearing from nowhere, asking to be believed, and somehow without ever questioning its origin you welcomed it inside. You called it May. You called it me opinion. You called it me personality. But what if the voice inside your head isn't who you are? Only what you have learned to listen to. Take one slow breath and ask yourself something strange. If you can hear your thoughts, woe exactly is doing the listening. Most people spend their entire lives trying to change their thoughts. Very few ever wonder woe is watching them. The mind is extraordinary. It has written every invention, painted every masterpiece, built cities, crossed oceans, reached the stars, and yet the very same mind can convince a beautiful soul that they are broken. It can transform a tiny misdemeanor, years of shame. It can replay a conversation from 10 years ago as though it happened 5 minutes ago. It can imagine tragedies that never arrive, create enemies never existed, build prisons without laying a single brick. How fascinating that something so intelligent can become so convincing while being so completely wrong. The mind does not lie because it is evil. It lies because it is afraid. It was never designed to make you peaceful. It was designed to keep you alive. Thousands of years, Agatha, meant watching for predators hidden in the trees. Today's predator has changed. The mind searches for danger inside emails, inside memories, inside imagined futures, inside the opinions of strangers. Ancient survival system is now wandering through a modern world trying to solve problems that don't exist. And because it cannot always find danger, it quietly invents it, not to hurt you, to protect you. But protection without awareness often becomes imprisonment. Asterisk. Imagine standing beside a calm lake. The surface reflects the entire sky. Clouds drift peacefully. Birds pass overhead. Everything is still. Now imagine throwing a single stone. The reflection shatters. Nothing happened to the sky. Only the water moved. Your consciousness is the sky. Your mind is the water. Yet most of us spend our lives trying to fix the reflection instead of allowing the water to settle. The storm has never been the sky, only the surface. Close your eyes just for a moment. Take a slow breath in, hold it now. Exhale without rushing. Notice the next thought that appears, then chase it and argue with it and improve it. Simply notice it. Where did it come from? Did you choose it, or did it simply arrive like a bird landing on a branch? Now notice something even stranger. The thought disappears, but your main another thought appears. It also leaves, yet your main thoughts move. Awareness stays like clouds crossing an endless sky. The sky never fights the clouds, it simply allows them to pass. Since childhood you have been collecting identities. I am smart, I am not enough, I always fail, I have anxiety, I am successful, I am unlovable. Each sentence sacrificially stored, repeated so often it began to feel like truth. But identities are strange things. The more tightly we hold them, the heavier they become. Eventually, stop carrying the identity. the identity begins carrying us. Have you ever introduced yourself without mentioning your name, without your job, without your past, without your achievements, without your failures? Who mention every label quietly falls away. Perhaps, Amion, you have never truly met the mind loves certainty. It would rather hold a painful answer than embrace an unknown possibility. That's why it repeats familiar suffering. It whispers, stay here. This pain is predictable, the unknown is dangerous. But growth has never lived inside certainty. Every forest begins with darkness beneath the trees. Every sunrise arrives after a night that looked endless. Every transformation asks you to walk before you can see the destination. The mind calls this dangerous life, calls it becoming asterisk. Imagine carrying a backpack, every painful memory another stone, every regret another stone, every expectation another stone, every moment you wished you were different another stone. One day's weight becomes so familiar you forget you were never meant to carry it forever. You don't notice how tired you have become. You simply assume this is what life feels like. But what if peace isn't something you must earn? What if it's what remains after you stop carrying what no longer belongs to you? There is an old illusion that freedom means controlling life, controlling people, controlling outcomes, controlling emotions. But have you noticed that the tighter you grip water, the faster it escapes your hands? Control often creates very suffering. It hopes to prevent life has always moved like a river. The mind keeps trying to freeze it into a photograph. One flows, the other resists. Perhaps the greatest lie isn't that you are broken. Perhaps the greatest lie is that you are incomplete. That one more achievement on, more relationship on, more possession on, more perfect version of yourself will finally allow you to rest. But notice every time the mind reaches the next mountain, it quietly points toward another one. Because the mind survives through seeking Gower Anister, through seeing right now as these words reach you. Nothing needs to be solved. Nothing needs to be fixed. Nothing needs to become different. For just this moment, allow yourself to exist without improving yourself, without comparing yourself, without chasing another version of who you think you should become. Simply breathe, simply notice, simply be, because beneath every thought, beneath every identity, there is something astonishingly quiet, something that has watched every chapter of your life without ever being damaged by it. Perhaps that quiet percentage has been you all along. Asterisk.